Photographs for Barthes in general represent microdeaths. They may contain a duality that causes advenience or become a mass that represents a societal epoch. But most photographs are inert studium. He thinks the photos of his mother are no different, though he does find a picture of her as a young girl that he believes does in fact capture her essence. He's going to use that discovery to see if he can develop any new ideas in this last third of the book. Barthes does not share this photo with us. He realizes that this particular picture would not be of great interest to us and that we would count it amongst the countless others that merely contain studium. If that is the case, it is interesting how this deeply personal photograph will allow him to make further disclosures in regards to the universality of photography. Barthes tells us a little truth about photographs. Even though they are microdeaths, meaning that the moment cannot be existentially repeated, they give us the sense that the referent of the photograph is alive. A photograph simultaneously connotes that the referent is alive and dead. Barthes notes that since the pose is supplanted by other images in cinema, we don't get this frozen moment of the being. This is why it can be particularly sad to watch a movie with actors who have already passed. They are not posed in the same way as a photograph, to preserve their realness, their liveliness. In the 34th chapter, Barthes takes some solace that given the physical and chemical processes involved in the making of a photograph, pictures can be definitely thought of as emanations of posed beings. It is as if we are still enjoying the light of a long dead star. It's quite poetic when you think about it. Another interesting thing he says here is that color photography always struck him as an unnecessary addition. We may perhaps feel the same way about Instagram filters. What do you think of this? Can the truth of a subject be captured in mere black and white, and color is nothing but cosmetic? Barthes doesn't really argue this point, merely states his preference. One can see here why the picture of his mother touched him so profoundly, and why it being in color would have felt like a mortician applying heavy makeup.